another good one here. That Dez is definitely kicking butt out here compared to that GPX. I've already found 2 bullets today.
In the heart of the American South, history grows from the roots of tobacco fields and cotton plantations. From colonial ambition to a land shaped by revolution. Southern patriots fought fiercely in the War for Independence. In 1812, southern ports became battlegrounds as war returned to the American shores. But it was the Civil War that scorched the soul of the South. From Charleston's first cannon blast to the burning of Atlanta to the surrender at Appomattox. The South remembers not just the battles, but the legacy they left behind.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Dixieland History at DIV 61/62. This is day 2, and right here in the cold. As you saw yesterday, it was windy as hell, and it blew in this cold. We woke up this morning, it was 28 degrees, so you have to excuse me if I wipe my nose a little bit. But it's definitely chilly out here, but got my first good target of the day. Been digging again a bunch of nails, and as you can see down there, there's old Mr. Cliff Condra from Reaching History. Look at him dig that hole. Well, he's a professional with that backpack on, isn't he? So anyhow, so we'll get back to what I found this morning so far. Hopefully we get some more. Get this turned around for you. So this here, that is a piece, it's blown up, but that's a piece of a fuse plug to a cannonball. So, is there any cannonballs out here? That's the next question. Boy, wouldn't it be nice if I dug up a cannonball. Anyway, there you go. There's some Civil War history for you. Okay, so I just dug that fuse piece right there in that hole. Now, I just found a piece of artillery frag. And what this is actually part of a parrot. So that means I was wrong. It's not a cannonball fuse adapter. It is a parrot fuse adapter. So that thing blew up into a million pieces, which most parrots usually do. So I'm gonna hunt around this area and hope to find some more of these, but bigger chunks. Maybe get a whole nose, who knows? Anyway, let's see if we can find some more artillery. Wow, after a long dry spell today, I haven't found anything since this morning. It's been real slow today. We've tried a couple different spots. I'm probably going to go back to where I was this morning and last night before quitting time, because I was definitely finding more over there. But I finally found something cool today. Well, since this morning. So cool this afternoon, since lunch. And you can see it right there. Looks like a 3-ringer. Yep, dropped. So glad to find something. My goodness, I was on a dry spell there for a while. But there you go, 3-ringer bullet. So now, hopefully I'm in an area where there's some more. Well, good morning. This is day 3 of which is the final day for DIV 61. Tomorrow DIV 62 starts. So we're out here. I'm gonna combine day 2 and day 3 because wasn't a whole lot on day 2. So here we are in day 3, and we're just gonna make one video out of it. But I don't know if you can see him way down yonder, but that's Cliff. It's just me and him out here on this hillside, and like I said, right across the street was where the cavalry headquarters was. So hopefully we'll find some stuff. And right now I did find this broken buckle. I'm sure it's horse tack. But that lets me know, horses, that equals cavalry. Cavalry, that equals horses. So we did just find that. So hopefully we'll get on some more good stuff from the cavalry.
Got canister ball.
Look at there. All right, guys, look at that. Cliff got himself a canister ball. I'd like to find one. They said they're down here. K-shot and canister. There's Cliff. So anyway, I just dug up a little percussion cap. Look at that little thing. Boy, it sounded loud on that GPX. I thought it was going to be maybe a button or a bullet or something, but anyway, that's what we got so far. Hopefully we can find some more down here. I know there's artillery stuff here, just got to keep digging and finding it. Well, GPX handle broke. Now, like I said, that thing's heavy anyway. I was about ready to switch over to the get back on the dais. I think I found some dirt that the dais will actually work in, and well, it seems to prove it. As you can see, got her out. She's ready to go to work. So I got it on deep AC, so that way there it would you know, do a little bit better anyway on getting in this hot soil. And it looks like I found my first target with it. Sitting right there in the hole. So let's dig this out together. Yeah, that's a Colt round, Colt pistol round. So the first target here at DIV 61/62. Well, today we're still on 61. And Cliff, he got his too. He's coming down the hill now. He's gonna be happy when I show him this. So he's gonna come down here real quick. You can bet money on it. So got another good one here. That dais is definitely kicking butt out here compared to that GPX. I've already found 2 bullets today. Cliff, along that tree line way up yonder, he done found a Garner, and I now have, here's the mold marker. So that's a Confederate bullet. Oh yeah, there we go. That is, looks like a Richmond Labs. I'll have to clean it up. I think it's a Richmond Labs, but I can't quite. Oh, you know what, let's do this. That'll help. No, didn't really do much. It's a Confederate bullet regardless. I believe it's a Sharp. It's either a Sharps. What is that one? You know what? I'm not 100% sure. But you can bet by the end of the video you'll know. I believe it's a Sharps though. I'll bring it over to Cliff here in a little bit and find out. But there you go. Nice little solid base to it. Sounded really damn good on the dais. So there you go. And right here next to all this water, I figured I'd probably come over here and be able to get something. Maybe people afraid to get their feet wet. So I just dug this artillery frag, possible Schinkel shell, right out of that little bit of water right there. Here, man, you can probably see it a little bit better now. My finger's out the damn way. So over here at DIV and day 3, at least we got a pretty good sized frag here. But the shell digger here, you can see he's almost 3 foot deep. He's down in there really trying to get something out of there. Got a good signal.
I think it's half a shell.
So it's going to be part of a shell, if not the whole thing. How about that? As long as he doesn't fall in head first.
Feel it, but my hat.
You say you can feel it?
It feels like a barrel of a gun.
A barrel of what?
Of a gun.
No shit. Possible gun.
Yeah, that's why I can't try it out.
Well, we'll turn it back on if it turns out to be something worth filming. All right, well, it took me a minute to get it out of there, but there you go. Civil War horseshoe, which would make sense knowing the cavalry was all through this area. I guess that horse done bent it and kicked it off. Anyhow, at least we got it out of there. It took a while, but that's what it was. Little horseshoe. Okay, well, we're back here at the hotel, wore out. I was about to jump in the shower, and I'm gonna be next. But meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and do this wrap up and show you what I found for the last 2 days. Yesterday didn't find a whole lot, so I just went ahead, combined 2 and 3 and make this one video. Hopefully tomorrow, we got 3 more days up here, so hopefully tomorrow I'll find enough to make another video. In the meantime, we'll get back to showing you here. So as you saw yesterday, I dug the 3-ringer. That was the last thing I dug. And then the Shinkle shell fuse adapter blown apart, but got part of it anyway. And then the nose of the Shinkle shell. So that was all I found yesterday. It was kind of a boring day yesterday, but did find a nice big chunk of Shinkle shell today. So that was kind of nice. And then, of course, this Calvary horseshoe. And we were over in the Calvary area, so, you know, it made sense that did come out. And then Cliff did tell me that what this was here is the ringtail sharp. So that's my first. I've never found the ringtail sharps before, so be good to add to the collection. Then you saw the Colt pistol round, the percussion cap, and we'd think this was more of a handle rather than a buckle because of the way that the pieces flare out. So when it was a handle to something, who knows what, could have been a chest, you know, full of ammunition for all I know. That'd be kind of cool, I reckon. But that's it. That's 2 days worth of hunting right there. We're going to go try out a different section tomorrow and hopefully get on some better stuff, or at least some more stuff. Cliff today found a Gardner bullet, and a bird band. That was pretty cool. Apparently the bird come out of Maryland all the way down here to Virginia, but we got that done. So anyway, appreciate you watching Dixieland History. Probably tomorrow I'll start talking about the Brandy Run battle, you know, and putting that together for you and kind of giving you an idea of, you know, as to what went on here and how many troops there were, because there were quite a few. I don't remember who the commander was for the Union off the top of my head. I'll have to look it up. But for the Confederacy, it was Jeb Stuart. So I think most people know who he is. You've heard of the Civil War at some point. You've heard of Jeb Stuart. So anyhow, again, appreciate you watching. We'll see you on the next one.